What's good with y'all? Today we got the West Side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Western Conference today. These are my playoff predictions for the Western Conference. I had to do this second because look at this. Look at this. This is way more difficult than the Eastern Conference. Way more difficult. These teams that are in these playoff races and have these chances, these are insane. And you know what I'm saying? For this one, honestly, we have to start at number 11. Because honestly, number 12 doesn't really have a chance in the Western Conference. But number 11 all the way up, you never know what it could be. So let's get straight to it. That number 11th team is the Houston Rockets. This team has been on the rise recently. They've been on the rise. They've been going crazy. And it's all due to Jalen Green. Because they lost Sengun to injury. That was a scary injury that Sengun had. But Sengun is a rising star. He's going to be a beast in the next few years. But that injury definitely hurt him. And we honestly thought the season was over for the Rockets. But now, Jalen Green is playing like an all-star. Where has this been all season? Jalen Green is going crazy right now. He's going absolutely nuts. So I'm excited to see what the Rockets could possibly be if he continues to play. I don't think Sengun's coming back. But hey, if Jalen Green continues to play like this, they can see their way into the play-in. Because they're right there with the team that's in the 10th spot. Which is surprising this team's in the 10th spot. We did not think before the season started that we would be talking about this team being in the 10th spot. But the 10th seed in the Western Conference is the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry and the four-time champion Warriors are 10th in the Western Conference. It's been a tough season for them. It's been a pretty bad season for Klay Thompson. Been a really bad shooting slump. Obviously, Draymond Green's had his trouble on the court and has been suspended throughout the season. It just hasn't been a great season for the Golden State Warriors. The fact that they still have a chance to make the playoffs and the play-in is pretty crazy and should scare other teams in the Western Conference. Honestly, that should definitely scare other teams in the Western Conference because they have so much playoff experience. They know how to get to that point. They know how to get past certain games, how to win certain games, how to do what they need to do in that last second to get over the hump. So, hey, if I'm any team in the playoffs, even though they have to get through the play-in first, I'm a little scared to play the Warriors. I'm not trying to play that team because for some reason, Klay Thompson turns it on in the playoffs. That's the most important time to have it. A lot of players turn it off, but very few players turn it on. So we'll see what the Warriors can do. I'm hoping that they make the playoffs because it's going to be weird having the playoffs with no Golden State Warriors, no Steph Curry, no Draymond beefing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? We need to see that. So that's NBA basketball. That's what we know. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. They obviously have to win the play-in game. And if they do that, they'll keep moving on. Come on, Golden State. Finish out strong. Let's see what's up. But, hey, the next team in the 9th seed, you know what I'm saying? This is my squad right here. My squad. My favorite player of all time is on this team. LeBron, the King, James, and the Los Angeles Lakers are in that 9th spot. The Lakers right now will have to play for a play-in. They're about 3 games back from the 8th seed. So right now, you know, it's not looking too good for them. They have to play the play-in game. But at the same time, that's the same conversation that you get with the Golden State Warriors with the Lakers, and this is why the Western Conference is scary because just think about all the playoff experience that's on that Lakers team. And, I mean, you have LeBron James. I mean, one of the highest IQ players in the NBA. So, hey, the fact that that squad is together, the fact that they have what's going on, we'll see what happens. If you have LeBron James, I don't count you out. There's no way I'm going to count you out. You have a chance. So if they can get past that playing game and get to the next level, hey, if they make the playoffs, bruh, that's going to be crazy. Because once again, they're going to be like Golden State. Nobody wants to play against a team with that much playoff experience. No one does. No one, okay? So we'll see what happens with them. But you know, that's my squad. I'm rooting for the Lakers to finish out strong this season and make it to the playoffs, get through that play-in. Hey, come on, LeBron. And LeBron we trust. Yeah. Now we're on to the A seed. And this is honestly a team that we did not expect to be in the A seed, especially with all of the players that they have. But a lot of the players they have haven't played on the court together throughout the season. So it's going to be interesting to see what this team does when it comes playoff time and really like end of the season clutch time. And that's the Phoenix Suns in the A spot. Man, the Phoenix Suns' potential was crazy. They were easily supposed to be one of the best teams in the NBA, let alone the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? We expected them to be top 3. You got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and you added Bradley Beal, and you got all those shooters around them. You got a big man in the paint and Nurkic. Like, you guys should be dogging. So the fact that they are where they are is surprising, but I think they're holding it out for the playoffs. I think when playoffs comes around, it's going to be boom. It's going to be crazy, and they're going to go wild. So I'm hoping to see that. I know Kevin Durant turns it on in the playoffs. I know Devin Booker turns it on in the playoffs. So we'll have to see what Bradley Beal does. He doesn't have a lot of playoff experience, but we'll see what happens when it comes around this time with this team and those caliber of players around them. I think the confidence will easily be birthed from him from there. So, hey, Phoenix Suns, come on, man. You got to win the play-in to get in. But, hey, y'all can get there. We'll see what happens. Let's get it. Now we're off to the 7th seed. The 7th seed. And, hey, the 7th seed is right there with the 6th seed. And so is the 8th seed is right there with the 6th seed, too. So it's possible for the 8th seed or the 7th seed to push up. It's possible for them not have to be in the play-in. I mean, we'll see what happens as the season continues to go along and how it finishes out. But it's possible for both of these teams to not be in the play-in. So the last team, obviously, in the 8th seed was the Phoenix Suns. The 7th seed, Dallas Mavericks. Man, Dallas Mavericks, bro, is a scary team, too. This is why I say the Western Conference is wild, bro, because every single team I'm naming got dogs, bro. Got dogs. Like dudes that would put up 50 points in a playoff game. Straight dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now on this team with the Dallas Mavericks, you got Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving playing at a very high level right now. And Kyrie Irving is looking like he's locked in to the system and what they have going on over there in Dallas because he's even playing defense. I see him putting it on defense, so it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I'm excited to see how they finish off the season because that's so important, and also health is important too. But at the same time, both of these players have shown that they are healthy throughout the season and healthy throughout the playoffs. It has to stay that way. They got to continue playing hard. I love the addition of Daniel Gafford. He's one of my most underrated players in the NBA. He is a really a dog. When it comes to NBA, he's a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. He's going to get you blocks, boards, and if you need him to score, he can score too. So I'm excited to see what that team does and how they play continuing to go forward. That P.J. Washington edition, too, I forgot about that. P.J. Washington edition was great, too, man. They made some great moves throughout the season to really boost up that team and get them a lot stronger for a playoff push, which, hey, is coming, man. They got to just keep winning out. And, hey, if they get above that 6th seed, no playing. That's the goal. Get out that playing, man. Come on, Dallas, get out the playing. So on the team they got to beat to get out the playing, most likely got the 6th man of the year on it. This team just keeps beating expectations. That is the Sacramento Kings. Man, dude, the Sacramento Kings got 6th man of the year, one of the fastest dudes in the league, and he's a bucket getter, and a double-double machine in Sabonis. That team is insane, man, and they've been playing together so well. It seems like that team works because I don't really see egos. I don't really see any egos on that team. It's like everybody can play together. Everybody can do what they have to do on the court because there's no egotistical stuff going on. And that's really strong. But at the same time, this team's got to win out. They got teams coming for them. The Suns and the Dallas Mavericks are right on their tail. So you know those teams don't want to be in the play-in because you got Golden State and you got the LA Lakers down there. So We'll see what happens as I said, the season finishes out. But Sacramento Kings need to make sure that they keep this train going. You got to keep going hard, Sacramento, if you really want to stay out that playing. But, hey, it seems like you're going to have a playoff spot, and I like what they're doing. They're a young team. Do I see them going far in the playoffs? Not really. Not really at all. But they're a young team. I see them continuing to build. And over time, they'll get that opportunity, but they're still a few players away from being that championships team. Still a few players away. All right, y'all. The fifth seed. The fifth seed. One of the most loved and most hated teams in the NBA this season. No one knew what to do. No one knew. It was like, should we love this team or should we hate this team? It was all wishy-washy throughout the whole season. That is the stepbrother to the Lakers, the Los Angeles Clippers. Man, I'm telling y'all, the Clippers are strong throughout the middle of the season. They got strong. They continue to finish out strong. But right now, they're going through a little slump right now. But I don't think it's something that will last. I think the Clippers will get through this. I'm telling y'all, bro, this Western Conference is insane. Like this is really crazy. Like this Western Conference is wild. It's literally unbelievable. What do you say? You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Like the LA Clippers have a lot of pieces, man. They got the pieces you need. I'm surprised they're not using PJ Tucker as much. I know he was complaining partway through the season. I'm surprised they're not using him more. They should be. Maybe they're waiting to use him more in the playoffs, but that team is loaded, man. Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, bro. You got MVPs, final MVPs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you got stars on that squad. So I'm excited to see how that squad plays in the playoffs. How they finish the season from now doesn't really matter. They're not going to be, I don't think, in the play-in. They got those 2 games above the Kings, the Mavericks, and the Suns. I think they'll keep that. So I just want to see how they play in the playoffs. It's going to be tough for them because if they stay in that 5th seed, they're probably going to be playing the 4th seed, who we're going to talk about next. And that's going to be a tough matchup. Now, is the 4th seed probably the seed they want to play the most? I think it is. For certain, I think it is. But, hey, it's going to be an interesting series because the 4th seed is a team that really shouldn't be in the Western Conference, but they are. The New Orleans Pelicans. Man, dude, this team, I mean, I don't really know what to say about them. It's like I like how they're building. I like what the team is, but I just feel like there's something away from getting over the hump. Now, Zion Williamson has been balling lately, which I like to see that. He's been staying in shape lately, which I like to see that. So we'll see what happens if Zion can push through the playoffs and they can have no injuries on that team. They could be wild. They could be something to mess with. Brandon Ingram is a problem. Zion Williamson is a problem. There's a lot of players. Valanciunas is a problem. There's a lot of players on that team is a problem. Jordan Hawkins off the bench is a problem. So I want to see what this team does when they get to the playoff time because they're a very young team with not a lot of playoff experience. So you got to step it up to that next level when you get on that platform. So it's time to see what happens. It's time to run, man. The training wheels is off, man. Let's go. Get it, New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Get it. And that 3rd seed is another team that has to do this same thing. They have so much to prove. And the GOAT just said that he saw himself in one of the players on this team. That player that he saw himself in was Anthony Edwards. And the 3rd place team is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Man, another team. Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, McDaniels. Bro, this team could do some problems. They could do some damage. They got a solid lineup. Everybody on the team right now is really doing the thing when it comes to, I guess, like understanding the program when it comes to defense. Everybody's willing to stick defense, which is a key. if they can stop some of these teams, because the Western Conference, man, it's about putting up points, man. The Western Conference is getting points. They're getting buckets. They got straight scorers on the Western Conference. Straight bucket getters. 40, 50. You never know when. These dudes are getting buckets, bro. So at the end of the day, if you got a team that's willing to go out there and stick some defense, that's going to make a huge difference for that team compared to others as it goes along. And you got Rudy Gobert in there holding down the paint. I feel like Victor Wembanyama's kind of put it to, not to rest, but like kind of put it to the shadows of what Rudy Gobert is doing, because he's having such an incredible season when it comes to the defensive side. But Rudy Gobert is still doing his thing, and he's still making a difference for his team when it comes to the paint. So we'll have to see how this pans out for them. Minnesota's got a chance, man. Another team that got to get over that hump, bro. You got to play hard in these playoffs. You got to stay healthy, and you got to push yourself to that next level, man. This is it right here. It's all about the grind. You know what I'm saying? You got to hush the haters, Karl Anthony Towns. Hush the haters, man. You got this, bro. I'm telling y'all. Get over that hump. Let's go. Hey, we got 2 more teams left. I told y'all the Western Conference is going to take a little bit longer because there's a lot going on in the Western Conference. 2 more teams. The second spot, the 2 spot, we got another team that's been balling this year that we did not expect to ball. We did not expect this, man. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder in that 2 spot. Now, this is great. I love seeing the Oklahoma City Thunder here. Like, the average age of the team is like 23 years old. This is a very young squad, not a bunch of playoff experience. I don't really see the Oklahoma City Thunder really doing much in the playoffs. I see them coming out, playing hard, running, you know what I'm saying, running up, but I don't think they have the experience to win. I don't think they're going to win a 7-game series. I honestly could see them losing in the first round. I see OKC losing in the first round. If I'm being real with you, I see them losing 5-2 in the first round. No question. That's my prediction for OKC. That's a great team. I'm excited for them. They have a top 4 pick next year. This team is going to be insane in the next, 3-4 years. This will be the team of the league. They're going to be so insane, have so much young talent. Can they sign them all? I don't know. We'll see if those guys take certain type of deals to where they can stay together, but this season ain't it. I don't know what it is, but it ain't it for me. So I got OKC losing in the first round, but they're the number 2 seed. We'll see what happens. And right here is the number 1 seed. The number 1 seed. They play good when it matters. That's all that matters. Last year's champion. The guy that should have had 3 straight MVPs. Should get another one this year. We got the Denver Nuggets and Jokic in that number 1 spot. Now, there's not really much to say about this team. This team is incredible. This team is beast. And at the end of the day, I see them going to the finals again this year. They have Jokic, highest IQ in the NBA. This dude is insane when it comes to how to play on the court, how to play as a team, how to be a team player. He's that dude, man, the best player in the league. So at the end of the day, I see this team repeating. I see them going to the finals once again. And honestly, I see them winning it once again. It's the Denver Nuggets, man. Jokic is just different. He's going to make the right plays, and he's not going to make many mistakes. That's really hard to stop. It's like the Tom Brady effect. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to repeat going back-to-back. They got the squad to do it. Didn't really lose much. Aaron Gordon's been playing great. Michael Porter's been playing great. Jamal Murray's been playing great, staying healthy recently. That team is stacked, man. They're ready to do it again. So we'll see what happens. But that's my playoff prediction for the Western Conference. I got the Denver Nuggets going to the NBA Finals from the Western Conference, representing the West Side, and I got them winning it all. So, hey, let me know who y'all got going for the Western Conference. Let me know who y'all got in the Western Conference for the playoffs. Give me your predictions in the comments. And, hey, look at this right here. Do you see any of the teams that are in certain spots going up or going down? Let me know. You already know what's up. And please, comment, like, subscribe, send this out to people you know. Let them know about what we doing. Share the video. I appreciate everything y'all do. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting. Make sure y'all keep pushing yourselves to that next level. Go after your dreams. Go after everything you want in life. That's what's most important. Let's get it. Thank y'all for watching. And you know how we ended out. Stay blessed. Stay working. But most of all, stay hydrated. Water out.